Good evening and welcome to Black Power, the podcast with me, Iffy Thomas. I'm an author, motivational speaker and the founder of the Confidence Star. And this month, for Black History Month, I am shining the light on people that inspire me to inspire you. I can't believe that we are actually all the way through to day 28. And on this day, I thought, who can we pull out the gate? Okay, we've got Mr. T.D. Jakes. He is from the Potter's House, the sensational, inspirational Mr. T.D. Jakes. Here he is.
I want to be known by what I'm for. I'm for people bettering themselves, no matter who they are and where they are, doing all they can be to be all that they can be. My great-great-grandmother was a slave. We try to make slavery sound like it was 1,000 years ago. And when it was almost last week, I was a child growing up with my great-great-grandmother who was born a slave. My great-great-grandfather, his mother was a slave. We're just a few generations from slavery. It demeaned and destroyed every aspect of family and life. And then we were freed, wonderful, freed. Now you're a father. What's a father? Now you should get married. What's married? Now you should have a family. What's a family? We're still healing from that. And, you know, that's going to take generational healing. You don't bounce back and become a father if you never saw a father. We're suffering from all of those ills. I call it the molestation of a nation. It creates side effects, low self-esteem, fear, self-hatred, cutting yourself, all of that. All of those sorts of things, beating your children and then your children shooting each other in the street. No value for life. All of those things without any therapy, any treatment. You're talking about post-traumatic stress disorder?
You gotta have the courage. Do you have the courage to act outwardly on what you see inwardly? Or will you die a dreamer? Will you die on the verge and on the edge and in the land of coulda, woulda, and shoulda? Do you have the courage? I'm going to drop something on you. It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful. Misery will always have company. Success breeds contempt. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre. Be normal and fit in. And if you're more concerned about people than you are God, then neutralize everything He put in you. Just fit in with everybody else. Dress like them, walk like them, act like them, eat like them, go where they go, think like they think, do what they do. And once you've neutralized your uniqueness, you don't need courage. It takes courage to be different. It takes courage to go where you've never gone before. For some of you, it took courage to come to this conference. It takes courage to get you outside of the bar. It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to win. People don't talk about people that don't win. If you win, they're going to talk about you. Do you have the courage to stand there though the storms keep raging and the people get to talking and you stand there and say, I've come too far to turn around? Do you have the courage? I'm going to say something to you. It takes courage to be exceptional. It takes courage to be wise. It takes courage to be rich. It takes courage to be educated. It takes courage to be knowledgeable. Because the moment you do, but you don't talk like, oh, you forgot where you came from. Look at you, it takes courage. And I'm just wondering, in this weak, watered down, mediocre society that we live in today, in this reality TV world we live in today, I'm wondering if there's anybody left that's got the courage to say, after all I've been through, and all my ancestors have been through, and all my parents have been through, I didn't come through all of that just to fit in with normalcy. I have the courage to go after my dream. Is there a woman left in this entire Coliseum that's got some courage?
That was Mr. Bishop T.D. Jakes. Wow, we know what his God-given talent is. that is speaking and spreading the word through to us. That was emotional and moving, extraordinarily powerful. And the idea that we are suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, I think sums it up. Yes, generational. It is in us, it's in our blood, it has been passed down through generation. But if we have the courage to step into our greatness, to go for our dreams and really push ourselves past ourselves, then I know, just like him, we can all achieve everything. You've been listening to Black Power the Podcast with me, Iffy Thomas, and that was Bishop T.D. Jakes.